Guys, it's Sam here, and today I'm just going to be going through a massive article that has come out, or news that has come out in the last day, and that is El Salvador are going to be bringing to us the first Bitcoin city. So it's going to be a city that's kind of run entirely on Bitcoin, so to speak, but it's going to have different laws, different regulations, and going to be run completely differently to any other city that you may know. So the planning of this is obviously going to be going in, and there are obviously going to be lots of things that will need to come through before this is actually a reality. But I'm just going to look what is the proposals and how it is going to come about and what changes it will actually make compared to normal society that we do deal with at the moment. So guys, remember, just hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It helps out an awful lot. We appreciate every single one of you, and we're really getting towards the 500 mark in the next few weeks, and it would be absolutely fantastic if we get there before Christmas. Remember guys, as well, look at our sponsor, 35mm Vintage. I'm currently supporting one of them, the Nike retro kind of design that I picked up from there recently. They've got some great stuff there at the moment, so make sure you check them out in the link down below. And without further ado, let's go and see what this Bitcoin city is all about.
Gearing up for something out of this world. El Salvador's President Nayib Bukele took to the stage over the weekend to announce plans to build the first ever Bitcoin city.
It's going to be right there in the Fonsecan Gulf, and it's going to include everything: residential areas, commercial areas, services, museums, entertainment, bars, restaurants, airport, port, rail, everything devoted to Bitcoin.
His aim to build a circular city at the base of the Conchagua volcano in the country's eastern region of La Union, where the volcano's geothermal energy would power Bitcoin mining.
Because this is a fully ecological city that works and it's energized by a volcano. That it's just right in the side of the city. So that's Bitcoin City, everybody.
The plan will initially be funded by Bitcoin-backed bonds, with the first to be issued early next year.
So guys, there you have it. That's the El Salvador President Nayib Bukele. I can't really say it too well, but I struggle with names at the best of times. But he has come up with this idea to create a Bitcoin city. So this city will operate like any other city. It will have residential, commercial areas, services, entertainment, restaurants, and an airport as well, so everyone who is involved in crypto can visit it. So this is going to be a completely revolutionary kind of city. It's going to be completely different to what we know. It's really now showing the adaptation of cryptocurrencies, albeit with El Salvador and being a smaller country, but they are trying to revolutionize with the technology to bring their country up a level, like back in basically into the first world instead of being in the developing world, trying to get to a place where they can improve the quality of life for all the citizens. And this president, he's quite a young guy, and he seems to grasp that this technology with Bitcoin could be a way for El Salvador to get there. So this is what they're doing. They're converting constantly bits of their reserves into Bitcoin. They created Bitcoin wallets for all of their citizens. They also then started handing out basically Bitcoin at the start of it, so everyone had about $30 worth of Bitcoin. So they're really ahead of the game, really, from a lot of other countries if they're looking to adapt and use this technology. No other country is at the same level as El Salvador at all. Like, we have the odd kind of place which will accept cryptocurrencies. You got like AMC in the US as a cinema. They will accept like Bitcoin or Dogecoin as a payment for their transactions, but it's nothing like what we have here. This guy wants to create an entire city. So I'm just going to show a couple of images, like you probably see them right now, the images I have on screen of what he proposes it to be. So it's going to be a Bitcoin in the middle and basically centered all around it, and then at the base of a volcano. So the reason that they're on about using this base of a volcano, they're going to use it as a geothermal plant to basically power all the Bitcoin mining and power power the whole city, eco-friendly, and it's going to be eco-city as well. So he's going to have backing from people that are looking at green stuff. So as I was bringing you back, construction is going to begin in 2022, which is quite a very short time frame. Like, so look, we've only 1 month of 2021. It's going to be starting in 2022, and the city will just have absolutely no taxes. No income tax, no residential tax. The only tax that it will have is VAT. So it's just value added tax, basically on consumer goods. Everything that you buy there will just have the normal tax that it has on everywhere else. So it's a very interesting concept, and it's going to be to see how they actually go ahead with this and how well it's implemented. Will El Salvador now become a hive for everyone that's involved in crypto, wanting to go there to avail of these no taxes, no income taxes, no residential taxes, buy property there? Or is this going to become now this rich place where they go to hide their taxes? Bring money into El Salvador, good for them, but it's going to be a place where the rich can go and hide their money and not pay it in the countries where they live. So yeah, look, it's an interesting news article. It's something that we need to be watching very, very carefully, like, because obviously people are going to be like, oh yeah, Bitcoin doesn't have, you have Bitcoin doubters that don't think this is going to become a currency, don't think it's going to happen. And now it's slowly happening. People are like, oh, it's only a small country. But then you could say, like MicroStrategy, when they announced they're buying loads of Bitcoin, adding to the reserves. Oh, they're only a small company. Now it's just a small country is adopting it. So more and more of these things are becoming relevant. So just another thing about how they actually plan to afford to pay for this, because as we probably know, El Salvador is not the richest country in the world at all by any means. And they've basically become a partnership with Blockstream. And they will have $1 billion basically to try and spend and make this. So half the funds will be used to buy Bitcoin and locking it up in a Bitcoin bond. And it will also be taking Bitcoin off the market, therefore hopefully increasing the price of Bitcoin as less of it is there available to be bought. So it's going to be funded by them buying Bitcoins with half of the money that they've got, and then the other 500 million is going to be going towards infrastructure, roads, building, all that kind of stuff. So that's how they're planning to afford it. And then obviously they hope by the time they're finished and that Bitcoin bond, where it lasts like 3 or 4 years, we'll be able to pay back the original investment, and then you've got this basically the city that's been entirely paid for by Bitcoin. So this is just it's a small bit of a gamble, but so look, all these things are, when you're looking at cryptocurrencies, they're all a bit of a gamble, and this guy is really using it to change his country for the better. And look, if it works, fantastic. They will change how El Salvador is and how the country acts and where it is on the world ladder. But if it fails, this could be an ultimate disaster. So there is warning signs, but look, they must see concrete evidence that this is not going to fail, and that's why they're going ahead with it. And it's just a very, very interesting concept. So guys, look, this is something to watch, keep an eye on, see how well they build this city out of Bitcoin essentially. And it's just going to see, does this happen in any more countries around the world too? So look, guys, I hope you liked this. I hope we kept you up to date. It's very, very bullish for everyone involved in crypto. And look, hopefully we'll see some massive, massive gains over the next few months. And we will always be here to update you with bits of news that we see. So remember, guys, to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps out an awful lot. And we will see you in the next one.